This video was brought to you by Streamlabs OBS. Use the link in the description below to start building your brand and upping your game on Twitch. Hello and welcome back to The Wandering Wind. Today I want to talk about something that happened earlier this week that I think needs to be addressed to my personal audience and also to those that may watch this video, because I feel like I have a unique perspective on the situation, and really I think a lot of people probably need clarifying. Earlier this week, Alex Jones was banned from YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and the Apple ecosystem. This was a calculated decision by private companies whose primary goal is profit. Now, there's an argument going around that says that this is an example of the silencing of free speech. I believe personally that this is a correct and incorrect viewpoint, and I'll explain why. First of all, I want to talk a bit about who Alex Jones is. Now, he is a very popular figure in the conservative media. He's a very polarizing individual. From accusations that the September 11th attacks were an inside job to claims that Sandy Hook and Parkland victims were actually crisis actors. This guy has been a very, very controversial figure, causing some of the worst rifts in our society that I've seen in many years on some of these issues. Now, he runs a site called Infowars.com. He has his own platform there, and he's really just, he's out there, from theories on lizard people being part of the Illuminati and he's the Illuminati kind of guy. Alex Jones was banned from these platforms, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Apple, and a few others since then, for multiple egregious violations of the terms of service on these platforms, many of which prohibit bullying and hate speech of any kind, which Alex Jones has been known for, even by his fans, although they don't seem to care. For example, on YouTube, Jones's channel had been banned from live streaming after a community guidelines strike was brought against it. Knowing full well of what he was doing, Jones used an alternate account in order to live stream despite the limitations put on his YouTube channel. And YouTube, to be honest, in their own right, YouTube couldn't just let this go. This was a big guy. This was a very popular figure. If he could get away with it, anyone could get away with it. That's pretty much the thinking that they put into that. And so it put him in a very, very difficult position if they just dismissed it. Jones, having a platform of his own in the form of Infowars, though, is more than free to continue creating content that upholds his own values and beliefs however he wishes. This does not entitle him to demand that professionally run companies with their own websites and platforms be required to host his own content on the grounds of free speech. Despite what you think, kids, free speech doesn't give you a license to say anything you want or say anything you want wherever you want. It does allow you to say most of what you want in most places, but there are always certain things that you should never say. After all, the First Amendment only protects citizens from the government itself limiting their free speech, not private companies. In my own personal opinion, Alex Jones has been a very polarizing and confusing figure in how he operates and runs his own show. He continually puts himself against both sides in such a way that he seems as if he doesn't know who he's fighting against. To be honest, sometimes he he razzes the Republicans just as badly as he razzes the Democrats. It's almost insane. He can go from completely calm to an extreme rage in seconds. One of the major examples of this is his famous rant on chemicals turning the frogs gay. I mean, seriously. It's quite possible that Alex is psychologically unhinged in some way. As for my own personal opinion on what this means for us, I believe we still have the ability to speak freely on platforms whose rules we do not violate or circumvent, which basically in layman's terms means follow the rules, don't get yourself in trouble. If you're punished, wait out your punishment and go back to doing things as normal. And don't try and game the system or get one over on them, because to be honest, if it's a platform like YouTube, they're going to know you're doing something wrong and they're going to beat you down even worse than they did the first time. They're not the kind of people to take stuff laying down. But that's just my opinion. What's yours? Personally, I'd love to know your comments down in the section down below. If you want to see more commentary videos like this, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and to hit that like button so I know that this was a great video to watch for you. I also have some social media links and a few affiliate links and even a Patreon for you to go to if you want to support this show. I'm trying to grow and I'm trying to get to the point where I reach a bigger and better audience. So if you can help with that, I would be most appreciative. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. I love you very much, and I'll see you guys again in the next video. Thanks for watching.